Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for August 15th through the 31st, 2019. This is a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs. You might find your answers there. Right now I'm going to ask God, my guides, my angels, my archangels, and the Holy Spirit to please bring in the messages that you would have the collective of Pisces to hear for their highest and best good in regard to love. We thank you for the confirmation, clarification, and validation, and sometimes guidance that we receive through these messages, and we ask you to bless these cards with love, light, and prosperity. Okay, guys, let's see, in regard to love, what is going on with you. The first thing we're going to do is look at your energy, the recent past, what's going on now, and what's about to come in regard to love. Show us clearly, where has Pisces been in regard to love in the recent past? Show us what's been going on with Pisces in the recent past in regard to love. Show us clearly what's been going on with Pisces in regard to love in the recent past. Okay, you have been remembering love. You've been having memories of love. Perhaps this is a past love that's no longer with you due to a breakup or divorce or deceased, somebody died or whatever, transitioned. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful at all, but you're having memories of a past love, and it could be a childhood love that you just lost contact with. Currently, you're looking at the truth. You're looking at the truth about love and about you in regard to love. And in the near future, we've got disruption. Okay, so don't freak out about this card showing in your future in regard to love, because it can be something as simple as an epiphany, okay? So what we're going to do now is look and see what it is. We're going to get clarification on these cards in regard to love. Okay. Show us clearly, what are these memories of love that Pisces is dealing with in the recent past, or has been dealing with in the recent past? The Memories of Love card in the Psychic Tarot, which is an oracle deck, is the same as the Six of Cups in the regular tarot, which is about memories, nostalgic memories, and some people talk about past loves, past lives, and things like that. In this particular deck, it's Memories of Love, and it talks about fond memories of times gone by. So we're going to see exactly what it's this about. You've got the Two of Earth. You've got the Star, and you've got the Three of Air. Okay, so possibly there's been some type of betrayal here recently in the past, and because of it, you've lost the love, but you keep remembering the good times with that particular relationship. And you've also turned your back on the betrayal and decided to, so this could be memories of a different relationship, but you are having memories of a relationship. But in this case, where the betrayal is concerned, you've turned your back on allowing that betrayal to define you or to determine what happens next in your life. You've turned your back on it. You've taken your own, there's two little birds right here, but you've taken your own bird with you. It's sitting on your wing. And this light has started to envelop you. So in this situation, whatever this betrayal was, you have decided it's not going to define you. You're learning to balance your emotions in regard to this situation. You're learning to be able to let your emotions process and still function in your daily life. Like there's some people in your life that probably don't even know what's going on. But you are balancing it because you're not stuffing it. You're balancing it. And then you have the Star card. Okay, so the number in the Star card is 17. The one is leadership. You're taking the lead in your life. You've turned away from it. You're not letting it define you. So you're walking forward in your life. You've taken the lead in your own life. 7 is about spirituality. You've tapped in. You know, whenever people talk about spirituality, this is what it's not necessarily about all the different modalities of spirituality or anything like that. Spirituality is about who we are, because we are spirit beings having a physical experience. So spirituality is, the first step in spirituality is realizing who you are, okay? Your overall outcome here is success, because the 1 plus the 7 equals 8, and that's success. And it shows in this card, the star card. There's the big old moon back there behind her, and the reason I say moon is because it's dark right here. And she's holding this vessel right here. And I'm saying she, but it can be he. This is not gender specific. She's holding this vessel right here. Whenever I see that, I see such adoration from her face looking into this vessel, almost like she's holding a baby, cradling a baby, but what she's holding is the realization of herself as worthy of her own love. Okay, she is so strong whenever it comes to this realization, and she is cherishing this knowledge. She's cherishing this information about herself, and it all started with this right here. Okay. So she likely was, just spending a lot of time reliving the betrayal and everything, but then she decided, nope, that's not going to define me. That's not going to mark or determine the rest of my life. Not going to happen. So now she's in truth. And again, this is not gender specific. This can be you if you're a dude, okay? But you're looking at the truth. Not only the truth of the world is so much bigger out there, but that the universe is so much bigger, and that God himself is so much bigger than you ever imagined, and he has filled you up with knowledge of your worth. And you're looking at that dead in the face. Okay, so now let's see what is going on in regard to that truth and you as it pertains to love. What's going on here? Well, that wanted to come out, and I'm going to get it because you definitely want it. Okay, so what's going on in regard to this truth as it pertains to love right now with Pisces? Show me clearly what's going on with truth as it pertains to love in Pisces life. Excuse me just a second. This is what flew down. The star card. The sun card. So you have the star. You've realized your worth. You have the sun. They always knew you were worthy. Okay, so the truth, first of all, is that they always knew you were worthy. This is a victory for you to walk in your own worthiness. Okay, they are bringing you back to a time whenever life was innocent, beautiful. You had lots of ideas about things and how they were going to be and all that. This is a victory for you. This is no longer this woman who felt betrayed, or that man, and dwelled on it for a while, because you did dwell on it for a while, and then at some point you turned your back and you said, no, and you realized your worth. And the universe is like right now going, yes. And they are shining down on you in this truth to help you grow into anything you want to grow into. This is your time. That's a 1 and a 9. Yes, a 1 and a 9. So again, the 1 is you've taken this initiative yourself. You have taken this leadership yourself. And 9 is about completion. It's completed cycles, or 10 is about completed cycles. Anyway, so the 1 and the 9 together is a 10. So you've completed a cycle and you're moving forward, and this was of your own volition. Nobody had to coax you into it. The universe, I'm sure, sent love to you, and you finally woke up to it. Or this is exciting, Pisces. Justice. Okay, so this is about karma. This is about balancing the scales. This is about, in this particular case, and I just want you to know that I've been using this deck for quite a while, and this is the first time I get this card in this deck, and it's all for you, Pisces. But she's got her wings. She's holding the light of truth in her life. And the moon, the full moon, is back there leading her way. However, in the daytime when the sun is out, you have the sun. When the sun is out, the whole thing, everything's lit up and you can see as far as you want to see. But whenever you're not knowing where you're headed in this new journey, you're not necessarily knowing where you're headed. You know it's your truth and you're headed and the sun is shining down on you, but you're relying on the light of the moon because it's like you're going to get a step or two at a time, what you need to do next, what you need to do next. And the number on this card is 11. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Yeah, 11. So, this card right here, if you look like the way she's holding that sword, it's like she finished this fight and now she's just holding it. And she has been successful in whatever this fight was, okay? But so it's an 11, so that's a master number. And so that is more evidence that the universe is like stepping in. Look, I'm not even kidding. This is where you are right now. So far, this is 3 major arcanas. You're in truth. The universe is shining down on you, and you're getting your justice. And it might not have anything to do, it's not revenge, it's justice for you. It's justice for you to walk into everything that the universe ever had created for you. My head's getting like so light. I'm getting so lightheaded right now. And you have the Page of Water. Remember I said this is about having those new feelings again, endued. I never know if that's the right word, but it's like showered on you, like your passion's coming back for life itself. Your passion's coming back. Your dreams, just taking people at face value, and just you're becoming a whole new person. You're having that childlike attitude again. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, lest you become like little children, you'll not enter the kingdom of heaven. So we have to come from a place of purity. And I'm not talking about heaven and hell and as the way that is taught in church and the Bible and all that stuff. But in life, period, whenever our intentions are pure, pure things come to us. It's like we have to come from a place of purity whenever we're dealing with people or walking through the world. Because if we don't, it's like we're gonna wonder who's gonna get me next. Well, you live a miserable life, and that's not your destiny, Pisces. This group of Pisces that I'm talking to, no, that's not your destiny. There's something much bigger for you. And this right here is, this person is in love with love, okay? And this is a love reading. This person is in love with love. And in spite of whatever this was, and you know what? I said betrayal. It's the 3 of air, which makes me say betrayal, but it could be that you lost somebody, that somebody did pass away. I don't know the definite answers. You know what happened with this loss. You know what broke your heart so terribly. I don't. But right now you're in a whole different place. You're looking at, like I said, you're looking at the expanse of the universe and what's out there, and how big God is, and how big you are as far as the abilities that you have. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful place for you to be right now. Okay, so why the disruption? Show us clearly, what is this disruption about in regard to love? What is this disruption about in regard to love? Please show us clearly, what is this disruption about in regard to love? Okay. The Page of Earth. perhaps there's some younger person or not emotionally mature person. They work hard and they're enthusiastic about things, but they really think they have a place in your life as far as telling you what to do and what not to do. Perhaps they're trying to take the lead in your life. Strength. This disruption, this strength isn't really resonating for me, except that this is the disruption and this is you in this disruption. You're going to stand your ground. The strength is number 8. Okay, so remember that's success. This 9, the star. The 1 plus the 7 is 8. That's the star. Here's that 8 again. Success. So if somebody, some young somebody, and they don't have to be younger than you, they just might be more immature emotionally than you are, is trying to tell you what to do next, because they're enthusiastic and they read the books and whatever, and they know what comes next. That might be a little discerning, especially if it's one of your children or a really good friend or anybody like that you love and that you're close to. They're coming in trying to tell you what to do, and you're thinking to yourself, no, because this is where I stand right here, and this is what the universe is saying. And again, you're the strength in this reading. That's you. And you have the Hermit. So it's almost like this is what's going to happen. Somebody's going to come in and try and tell you what to do, why you're wrong, what you need to do instead. But you follow this, your heart. You let your heart decide, because you have been on this journey that is absolutely incredible. And you have got the strength of not only yourself, but the universe smiling down on you saying, we got you. Okay? So you remember your strength and take time for yourself and go within. This is a 9. This is about, again, some people say completion. Some people say it's like a different level in spirituality. Any of that. But going within is going to be important for you to maintain this strength. To maintain that strength and move forward in your life. Pisces, this is pretty incredible. Like right now, every cell in my body is vibrating right now for this journey that you're on. And you are at an incredible place. Your life is about to change. I mean, it's already changed. There's already been some changes going on. But it's like you're going to wake up one morning and say, wow, who knew? Or you're going to wake up one morning and say, I could have never imagined this. But that's how God is in our lives. Things are bigger and better than we ever could have imagined out there. And you're on that path. You're staying tapped in. And I say God, you might say the universe, spirit, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. It's the original source of all creation. It's all that is. Oh man, Pisces, this is exciting. Okay, we're going to get your PS and then I'm going to let you go. Please hit like, subscribe, and the little bell notification. I would love to have you as part of my online community, and you can keep up with where this story goes, okay? All right, so the PS is you are so resurrecting yourself and your life. This is a total transformation period that you're walking through, and I am like, wow. This is a total transformation in your life. It's like you're being reborn. And your bliss is there. I'm sorry. Pisces, your bliss is there. And people are gonna like look at you and say, wow, she's parading through the streets in victory. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, but she's parading through the streets in total victory. Not because she grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth, not because she got married to her high school sweetheart and everything was fabulous all along the way. None of that. Because she has fought some really, really hard battles. Or he, again, this is not gender specific, has fought some really tough battles emotionally within their immediate circle and stuff like that. And she has come out stronger for every one. For every one of those battles, she has learned something and she has come out stronger. Capricorn, this is amazing. Pisces, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Capricorn. Why would I have said Capricorn? Because possibly this was a Capricorn that did this to you. And they're going to look at you and say, oh, this is damn amazing. Pisces, this is amazing. This is amazing. Look at this message. This is the way that you would read it. Rebirth, bliss, and victory. How those young kids say it, drop the mic. Have a great day. I hope to see you again. Bye.